Okay, class, let's resume to the next set of modified tools: trim, offset, and fillet. Now, these three modified tools are one of the most important set of editing tools that you can make use while you perform your illustration. Okay, so let's start with trim. Okay, so the concept of trim is for you to identify the boundaries and the um, line that you need to cut off with reference to its boundaries. Okay, but before we proceed, I have here a set of vertical and horizontal lines. I will just copy first the vertical line. I'll copy this to the right. Okay, and then I'll copy also the horizontal line. I'll copy it down. Okay, so I have here set of lines. Okay, with some extended lines going out from its boundaries, no? Okay, so what we need to do is to trim down. Okay, we have to identify which boundaries. Okay, so for this we use the command trim. You can select trim here, or you can type tr. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to do if you read your command window is to select the object. Okay, so meaning to say you have to select the boundaries. So let's try to select this first as the boundary. Enter. And then upon selection, you can remove the extended lines within its boundary. Okay, enter. Okay, so let's try again. Command 3R. Okay, so let's remove the extended lines on this side using this as our boundary. So select boundaries, enter, and then we can remove this. Okay, now we can pre-select everything also and try the trim command. So command TR. Okay, select object, can select all. Okay, enter, and then we can remove each of this extended lines from its boundaries. Okay, now moving on the next modify tool, offset. Okay, so in offset I will be creating a line. Okay, so vertical line. Now the concept of offset is, say for example you have a vertical line and you want it distributed equally on a certain distance. Okay, you can create an input value of the distance. Okay, so for the command, you can make use of this icon offset, or you can type O, enter. Okay, first you will be asked to specify the offset distance. Now let's type the offset distance at 5, enter. Okay, and then you can select this object. Okay, select object to offset and then drag it, okay, to the right. Select again, select and click, select and click. So you have here a vertical line, okay, distributed at equal distances of 5. Okay, so let's do the same along horizontal. I'll create a line here. Okay, and then I'll offset this, offset. Okay, same value, I'll type 5, enter, and then I'll offset it going down. Okay, and then actually you can perform trim if you want to trim everything. Okay, so to make it easier for us to trim each of the lines, you just have to study which lines shall be left within the area. Okay, so command tr. Okay, and then we select all, enter, and then we can remove this one, remove this one, remove this one, and remove this set. So this would be your final sample for offset. Okay, now let's proceed to fillet. Now in fillet, I will first create a two set of lines, one vertical and one horizontal. Okay. Now the concept of fillet is to try to connect these two endpoints at a certain radius, okay, using fillet. Okay, so the command that you're going to use is this one, fillet, or you can type F for fillet. Okay, now you are asked to select the first object, okay, or the radius. Now if you have an input value of radius, type R first. Okay, enter, and then you'll be asked to select the radius. For the radius, I'll type 5, enter, and then you will be asked to select the object. Okay, so you first select this vertical, then select the horizontal, and then it closes at a radius of 5. Okay, same with if you want this to close at radius 0. Okay, command F, fillet. Okay, select radius there, and then type 0 for the radius, enter. Select the vertical, select the horizontal, and that ends your connection at 0. Okay, so these are the three major modifying tools that are very useful in editing your illustration. Now try to practice, and we can make use of this as we edit our lecture exercise.